for the three-time defending champion Liberty Flames.
But once again, so much time left in this basketball game, and you've got a Liberty basketball team that's going to come out with fire. I'm just most sure now the experience of these Bulldogs, even though Liberty's got the experience of winning the tournaments, the seniors on this team know what their coach wanted to do. We're talking about Gardner-Webb, and we'll see if that experience runs out. Diamond Morgan at the free throw line. She is not good from the line, only 49%.
And that one spins out, and Morgan today is just 1 of 5 from the foul line.
And believe me, she's going to get to go to the line a lot if the game gets down to the wire.
She gets that one to go down. Now remember, in last year's championship game, Liberty had a 20-point lead with 11 minutes to play, and Gardner-Webb still rallied and made it a game decided in the final seconds. Brown off the miss, can't finish. Vaikute keeps it alive. Brown one more time, and she'll get to the line.
Boy, you can see the fire in Devin Brown's eyes. There was no way she wasn't going to board the basketball there and take it back up. And I'm loving her hair. I'm loving her hair today.
Brown with 5 points. That's 5 rebounds as well. She misfires.
69% on the season and through the tournament from the free throw line. And as you said, the 5'10" sophomore hit the game winner last year with 4 seconds on the clock.
Katrina Green, Brenna Winkler check in for Gardner-Webb. They were key in the first half. Gave Rick Reeves good minutes down on the blocks as Brown hits the second of the 2. A 9-point Gardner-Webb lead.
You know, they have a 9-point lead, but what, Lisa, if I'm coaching this team, I don't want them to change strategy at all and play a slowed down basketball game. They'd be in trouble then, and that's the corner, the elbow jumper that we said in the first half, that if Winkler could come off the bench, hit that shot, draw Avery Worley away from the basket, that's big time for Gardner-Webb.
Well, the junior from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma with her first 2. Morgan sets up Omatola, gets a little closer, missed the runner. Ontic there for the rebound and the finish. Her first 2 points of the second half. 48-39, Gardner-Webb.
And again, if I'm Carrie Green, I'm going to let Ontic and Devin Brown have the basketball. Rick Reeves a little frustrated there with his team.
And Rick Reeves, you can see the pressure of this one maybe starting to mount a little bit as he calls a timeout to send a message.
Nobody held the box out, and I'm sure he's talking about, hey, once you begin the box out, you need to hold it. Ontic wide open and securing the rebound, putting it back in.
And again, despite the great run by Gardner-Webb, and they've played extremely well today, this one far from over at the 14-minute mark, and I think Rick Reeves wants to make sure his team still has that edge, that focus.
And it's going to come down to, you know, the game is so physical, you know, not just getting up and down the floor, but banging bodies inside, and you know, that takes some of your wind away. And when it gets down to the end, you know, Carrie Green and Liberty having a very deep bench might be the tell of this game.
Gardner-Webb working with the Hudson sisters, Green, Winkler, and Dale, the freshman. Here's Monique Hudson in the corner, and the 5-second counter was the ball out of bounds.
I think the ball went out of bounds, and you know, that's a situation when you catch the ball, Monique, you can't put it on the floor immediately. You need to catch and face and see, and then decide what you're going to do.
3-possession game, Liberty down 9. Never lost a championship game. Brown an open look, and here come the Flames.
Nice job using the skip pass to get away from the pressure.
Six-point game now. Dale an open look, and she answers. The freshman had 2 big threes yesterday in the semifinals. and hits her first of the game here.
I love her composure on the court. No freshman in that young lady.
Antic isolated on Hudson. Here's Brown off the curl. Off the mark. Over the back foul, perhaps. It is against Liberty.
I think that's going to go against Avery Worley. And look at the skip pass again to alleviate that pressure. And Devin Brown just loving the basketball in situations like that. Come right back at you. The freshman. Jasmine Dale, 5'9", Laverne, Tennessee. We talked about what great AAU programs they have in Tennessee, and Jasmine Dale showing you what recruits from Tennessee can do.
Hudson intercepted by Omatola. Brown in the open floor, and Dale will concede. That'll cut it back to 7. Devin Brown starting to take over a little bit for Liberty. 10 points now,
You know,
5 in each half.
And to this point, Matt, we've got Dominique Hudson, who's been playing great defense on Devin Brown and really has ignored her offense in this game because of that.
That was a tough pass by Dale, fortunate to get it back. She tried to pass through the zone.
See the shot clock.
Down to 8. Look at that finish by Dominique Hudson.
And Dominique Hudson knows that Avery Worley has 3 fouls in this basketball game, so she takes it right to him.
Gardner-Webb by 9 again, 53-44. They give Morgan some cushion. Well, knocked free by Dominique Hudson as Antic was setting up that ball screen at the 12:09 mark.
You're going to watch. Avery Worley has 3 fouls, and the freshman's smart to bring it back out, and then look what Dominique Hudson does. Say, hey, my sister can do it, so can I. Again, you got Liberty there, and you know on the turnaround they were going to try to. Nice play, Devin Brown. I'm sure Rick Reeves would have loved someone to try to step in and take a charge on that play.
Worley with 11, 7-point Gardner-Webb lead. We're under 12 in the Big South Championship. Steal for Liberty, and a foul was whistled. And that may have been an inadvertent whistle. It was. Karen Prieto did not call a foul. I think her whistle blew as she started to head down the floor. But meanwhile, Dominique Hudson is down for Gardner-Webb. Timeout on the floor in the Big South title. Gardner-Webb by 7. Welcome back to High Point here at the Millis Center. The Advanced Auto Parts Big South Women's Championship. Gardner-Webb with a 7-point lead over Liberty W. It has been a physical game today. Gardner-Webb had to play that way. Liberty's very good, but they've risen to the challenge.
Absolutely. You know, Liberty is long and strong and very physical, but Gardner-Webb brought game today, and nothing is going to stop Gardner Webb from getting physical with this very strong Liberty basketball team. And you can just see, you know, from everyone. And look at Dominique Hudson, last play of the game, and she's down, but back up and back into the basketball game, ready to go again. The seniors, Monique, Dominique Hudson, dream come true for them, and Vaikute and Latoya Pope, the other seniors, to be able to go to the NCAA tournament, and they're willing to do anything and everything to get that done.
Liberty basketball, Morgan operating, off to Antic. Give and go, Antic, and one.
Now
This could cut it to 4.
Kudos to Carrie Green. Nice setup. Really nice offense by Liberty. Here you're going to see little give and the go by Antic, and Antic can take the heat, concentrated on the basket, and let's see if now she can't complete the three-point play. Again, 69.8% from the free throw line.
Antic with 13 today. That foul on Katrina Green, her 4th. Both teams with only 3 fouls so far here at the 11:27 mark. And Gardner Webb's one-time 11-point lead is now to 4. Liberty has picked it up on the defensive end of the floor.
Yes, they have, and credit to Devin Brown and Jelena Antic for getting it done for Liberty to cut this deficit.
Backdoor, tough pass by Monique Hudson, kicked out of bounds by Antic. 15 on the shot clock.
And I think she's a little upset with herself, and you'd have to go through some trees to get that basketball to go to the teammate who was running the baseline. It's a matter of scoring now at this point. Scoring, not just to put points on the board, but to be able to press this Liberty team and get their minds worried about the pressure they're going to see. Ooh, tough shot to miss.
Dillard a little short. And a 3 could take Liberty to within 1. Good in professional points in the paint. Gardner Webb's held its own. In fact, a 4-point edge. Here's Worley. Lost it on the way up, got it back. One more time, left it short again. Brown fights hard inside. Toughness of Devin Brown to the foul line.
Devin Brown just putting her team on her shoulders at this point and saying, hey, you know, we are not going to lose this basketball game. 5'10" sophomore.
Avery Worley with her 13th rebound during that sequence. Now the single season Big South record for rebounds. And her partner, Devin Brown, at the line misfires. Liberty has hurt itself from the line today, just 11 of 19.
That's the truth. And again, the number 325 in the nation during the regular season from the free throw line.
They've left a lot of points there today, and they leave another one. But Beecher cleans it up. 2-point game.
Big basket by Kylie Beecher.
Gardner Webb in a drought of over 2 minutes now. They've only missed 2 shots, or 3 shots rather, in the second half. They've turned it over the last few times, and another tough pass. It ends up in the hands of Vaikute, who scores.
Oh, and Antic makes the big mistake of saving the ball under the opponent's basket. If you're going to do that, you better throw it all the way to the backcourt, or to your front court.
Antic trying to create around Hudson, and does. She is so good off the dribble. 16 in the game. Hudson trying to take it back. Dominique Hudson, and she'll draw a foul. That's what Gardner Webb's gotten away from a little bit, Debbie, is down the floor quickly after a made basket.
Right, and you get to see Jelena Antic, and a great creator, and said earlier today, I think she's the best creator on offense on Liberty's team. Devin Brown, of course, the best three-point shooter, and Devon's very strong, but Ontich can sometimes make something of nothing.
Dominique Hudson picks up her 11th point. The third foul there charged to Diamond Morgan. Well, Hudson today, the two Hudson twins have combined for 35 of Gardner-Webb's 57.
And again, just as important as the points on the board, it's setting up this press that was so effective in the first half and trying to get into the heads of these Liberty players as they did in the first half.